Hey, hi, I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for July 6th, 2025. So it's like late. I haven't even really started doing like the workout because um, my friend was talking with me, so I wanted to catch up with her. So I kind of lost some time there. Also, like my gardener guy came here and I was chit-chatting with him. Like he's a pretty smart guy, but the only thing is just he helped me to understand about the town some stuff. I like that guy. He's a good source of information, and he told me something about somebody, but I don't know if that's true. So, but I don't go when if somebody says something about somebody, I will find out, but I will not take that into consider. I mean, I might take it into consideration, but I won't like run with it, if I'm not sure. But and I'm not sure, so I will leave that part alone. But yeah, we had like a long talk. I think we maybe even talked for an hour. I kind of feel bad because I felt like I was wasting his time and stuff, but I hope not. He's a really good guy. I really like him and his family. Yeah, they're good people. But he did help me to understand that, what the town, what it is they're not really into politics here. Even though the town is one side, it's kind of like they just go with the flow and they just do whatever. And whatever information they hear probably online or from their neighbors, that's what it's based on. Like they don't really check because nobody here really likes politics. Yeah. And but he did tell me some things about the town, and I understand him, and I just tried to explain, like, then why would you, if you're not sure about it, why would you pick a side? Why not be just an independent? So if the time does come, you don't have to be fighting with one side or the other. You have the opportunity to check both sides out, and if you don't like them, because it seems like they just voted for somebody that the majority was voting for, when they don't understand that you can be an independent, and that would actually make you more of an important voter, because, I mean, you have, it would probably fall down on the independent voters because it's whether we want to sway on to one side or the other. So if one side or the other doesn't have the independent vote, well, guess what? That vote is going to be lost to one side or the other, right? Right. And so, yeah, so I mean, that's something to think about. Like, I don't take sides, I like to do my research and figure things out. I don't just conform. Like, that's what this town is doing. They're conforming to one way. They're not interested in looking up stuff. They work every day. They don't, they don't want to go and figure it out, And a lot of people here, they only have like high school diploma right here, if that. So, I mean, I don't know, you guys. But I was talking to him. He was nice. We had disagreements on stuff, but he was cool about it though. Like, and I did tell him about certain things, and I hope he thought about that. But whatever, it's okay. I'm not trying to push nothing, and we were talking nice, normal. It was good, But that's what I found out, how it is around here. Like, people, I kind of feel like they conform, and he also told me that, like, in the what do you call it? He told me that a lot of the people who are in like the courthouse they only have high school diploma who work there. Yeah, and a lot of the police and sheriff here, they only have high school diploma. Like they're yeah. I asked him, I'm like, I'm probably the only independent person in this whole town, huh? He's all, you probably are. Yeah, you probably are. So, and people might think that I moved here and that I'm like them, like I don't know stuff, I'm pushover. No, they got that wrong person. They got the wrong person. I'm not. Yeah. But they do actually understand that I do care for them, whichever side they vote for. I do feel uneasy around them. I'm not going to lie. But in my neighborhood, I will protect everybody because honestly, I will do that because they are unknowing. And we are supposed to protect the meek and the unknowing. And me, as you all know already, I try my hardest to be like Jesus and to help and to, and we're supposed to protect the meek and the unknowing and, So regardless of their status, their political status, I will still try to protect them, but not to, unless, if I'm in danger, I'm not trying to do that, but I don't know what would happen. I haven't seen any kind of violent nothing going on around here, so I don't know. But to be quite honest, I'm not really sure what I would actually do in that situation. Because I think that everybody around here is a citizen. Because this is people from like a long time. I mean, they've have family homes here for a long time, generations. So, I don't know. But the town is really interesting. I'm not regretting moving here. Because people do kind of keep to themselves and leave everybody alone. That's kind of what I like. But I don't know. I do believe that I should be dealing with the water problem because everybody deserves clean water. And if they don't, and if they can't really fix that, I mean, I think the town should provide something for the community or for the people to put something in their water system. Because to be honest with you, a lot of people know and a lot of people don't know, a lot of people know that this water leads to cancerous effects. They know that, but why aren't, it's kind of like they won't fight for it. Well, I have been told too that they have said something and the people, they don't do anything. That's very sad. I mean, I'm having a full water system put in my house. I know for sure that my neighbors can't afford that. I don't know. I'm just going with the flow, you guys. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what my destiny is or why that God brought me to this town, but I'm here. This is where I was led. So apparently I have to. We all have a destiny. We all know that, we are destined to be something or to do something. Now, it's up to us as individuals to actually pursue that. Some people don't. For me, I'm all about God and Jesus and messages and all that. So I believe that I was brought here for a reason, So anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about. I kind of wanted to talk about what I've been, experiencing here. And that's what I've come to the conclusion about, because to be honest with you, I was just shocked because there's a majority here is Mexican people, and they voted for this guy. And unfortunately, I don't know, I don't know what's gonna happen, I just have to wait and see, Anyways, that's really all I have. I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for July 6, 2025, and I'll talk to you next time.